Hey guys, this one popped up on my timeline yesterday. This incident actually occurred on the 1st, July 1st, around 12:45 in the afternoon in Athens, Georgia. Call came out. Apparently, it was a disturbance call or kind of a disorderly conduct type of a situation at an apartment complex or condo type of community. The suspect in this instance is going to be Anthony Hong, 23 years of age. Let's go through this and see what we can find. And again, I want to reiterate, and I know I say this before every video, we're not here to judge. We're not here to Monday morning quarterback. All we want to do is look at these critical incidents, whether it's an OIS or whatever, and see what we can find that's gonna help us be better in the future. What can we find that's going to be teachable? What can we find that we can learn from? What can we find that's going to make us better today than we were yesterday? All right, let's get into it.
Advise him to put the gun up now.
What is
Give me just a second.
Oh, there he is.
Center. Put the knife down.
Put the knife down.
Put the knife down.
Knife down.
Put it
Put
down.
the knife down.
I've got one.
Put the knife down.
All right, real quick, show up on scene, and it's hard to see in this video, but in the written report, the suspect was covered in blood. Now, these guys are stepping out. They see a guy with the knife. They see he's covered in blood. Whose blood is it? Is it his blood? Is it somebody else's blood? These are things you don't know the answer to when you get on scene. All you know is what you've got in front of you, what your five senses are telling you. So they're going to have to deal with what they've got, what they've been presented with.
Put it down. Put it down. Put it down, sir. Hey, back up. Put the
He's not complying to command.
Put the
Central's
knife
coming out with
knife down.
Knife down.
Knife down. Put the knife down, sir. Please put the knife down.
Put it down, man. Please.
We can help you out, man.
We can help you.
We
Please.
can help you. Move.
Put it down.
Put the knife down.
Put it
No,
down.
no, no, no.
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 No. No. Please don't, sir.
All right, let me ask this question real quick. One, now we've been pushed away from our most obvious covers, the patrol car we just got out of. Also, that's where all our shit is. If we need a shotgun, if we need a rifle, if we need extra ammunition, that's where all our shit is. So we've allowed this guy now to push us. He's pushing us back down the road that we just came up. The other thing that I'm thinking about is I don't know what's behind me now. I don't know what's come up that road since I came up that road and parked and started this whole scenario. Is there a lady out there pushing a baby stroller with a baby in it? Are there kids playing? Are there kids riding their bikes? We don't know what's behind us. What is there available to this guy to use in that regard? Is he going to be able to snatch a kid? Is he going to be able to grab a lady pushing a baby stroller? How far back do you want to let him push you?
Please don't. No. Please don't. Put the knife
Central, we need units here,
down.
1018.
Put the knife down. Put the knife down, sir, please. Please, sir. We can help you.
down.
Okay, real quickly, they've got good separation. They've got a good. They almost got him at the old tactical L. They're still allowing him to push them back, and now they're getting into a major intersection or a major roadway.
We can help you. Put the knife down. Please put the knife down. Don't do this. Don't do this. Put the knife down. Put the knife down, sir. Please. Please put the knife down. Put the knife down, please, man. Please. Put the knife down, please. There's my closest unit. He's still walking at us with a knife, not following commands. Put the knife down. Put it down. We're on Macon Highway now. Please, no, man.
All right, so now we're out in the middle of a major intersection. I know you guys are getting pissed off I keep stopping this, but I want to point these things out as they happen, not try and go back and do it after the fact. They've pushed him out into, or he's pushed them out into this major intersection. It looks like FD's got it blocked off pretty well, but again, what are the risks involved there? What problems does that present in and of itself?
And no! Hey, less lethal. Put the knife down, please. No, 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 no. Put it on. Shots fired, central shots fired. Put it on. Hands behind your back.
Hands behind your back.
Ah, no, 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 no. Get on the ground. Get on the ground. No. Get on the ground, man.
All right, real quick, let me ask this. He closed that gap like that 21 to 25 feet, he closed that gap just as quickly as they say you can close that gap, right? So, contact officer does the right thing. He takes the shot. It obviously makes contact. At least one round hits him. The guy goes down. You can kind of see the knife pop off to his right side. So, now you've got a wounded and disarmed subject. He's down on the ground. Is that a good opportunity to go ahead and go hands-on with him, rather than give him the opportunity to get up? Now, you're thinking, what if he's got another weapon? Well, you know, do you run that risk?
Tase him. No, no, no. Ah, shit. He's got her. Oh, God. Oh, God. He grabbed my gun.
Hey, you good? You good? You good?
Yeah.
So we just got to get one of those objects going. We got to try to find again.
Wow. Okay, so I see his thinking. I understand his thinking and wanting to transition to a less lethal, like a taser, because he's wounded and as far as we know, he's disarmed. But do we allow him? Man, see, that's tough, man. That's tough. And officer number 2, cover officer there, obviously wasn't expecting this guy to rush him. He did the right thing with that weapons retention. He grabbed it, pushed down on it. Could he have bladed his body a little bit better to maybe handle it a little bit differently? I don't know. But he wound up in a really, really fucked up situation. And, you know, ability, opportunity, and jeopardy. Another officer took the shot, put an end to it. Long story short, I'm glad to see that these 2 officers came out of this okay. There are a lot of things that we saw here that we can discuss. If you see something that I missed, something that you think is important, drop it in the comments down below. And remember, we're not here to judge. We're not here to Monday morning quarterback. We just want to see what we can learn from this stuff and maybe move it forward a little bit, and hopefully somebody can pick something up here that they can use in the future. Good job. Again, I don't know if I would have let that guy back me all the way into this intersection like that. Ask, tell, make, right? They did a good job with the verbal commands. We're here to help. They did all of the right things in that regard. It didn't help. I can't think of anything else. Again, if you see something else, drop it in the comments down below, and make sure you subscribe so we can keep doing this. You guys be safe. Can't be safe, well, be something. Love you.